Hey, welcome back to my channel. I am Jaleesia with Leesi's Numbers, formerly Leesi's Budgets for Three, but we're changing things up over here. This is a new series called Support Stuffing, and this is just me going over my budget for child support basically. A lot of things have changed. I am in my parents' garage doing my budgeting, my setup here, just because my goal is to purchase some land and ultimately buy a home within the next 2 years or so. So this is it. And we're starting with child support payments. I do work full time, so I will be getting those paycheck budgeting videos out on Fridays. However, pay child support comes before paycheck, so we are starting here. This is just something new to keep me on track, monitoring my growth. Because if you've seen my first video, you've seen, yeah, that one video was the last video. So let's get right into it. Let's get into these numbers and see if this child support payment, is going to help us with our goal. This is my cash breakdown. This came from an Etsy order that I purchased a couple months ago, and I thought it was just the cutest thing. So I do use this when I go to the bank. As you can see, we should have $161 for child support. So let's get into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 5, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 20, 40, and then 50. $161 is what we have. So let's get right into it. And excuse the money blowing. I do have a fan going. Again, I am in my parents' garage, so it's attached to the home. However, there is no air conditioning in here. So I will have my cash breakdown, my budget that I planned. I expected $150, well, 154.16 after the rollover, but I got 161.62. I did leave that $62.62 in as a buffer. And I did do a cash breakdown. So let's get into it. All right, so my boy's clothes and shoes is getting 30. It currently has 30. So 20 and a 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Now it has 60 just for clothes and shoes, specifically for clothes and shoes. Haircuts gets $4. And now haircuts has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I will go over my goals. For clothes and shoes, my 12-month goal is to have $800. So 26 paychecks in between 12 months. Roughly, it's giving me $30. And so I will be updating the trackers. But now it has 60. And for haircuts, that goal is just $100. I do have two kids, so that will cover at least two haircuts a piece if anything happens. So there's that. Education is getting $12. And now education has 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 24. And the goal for education by next year. And once these are all fully funded, is when I'll be pulling from them. But education is $300, and this is anything school related, not just um, like books or education. This is anything school related, any type of dances, any school activities. This is anything. If there's like a field trip, it's coming from education because they got to be learning something if the school is going to take them, right? Right. So, sick babies. My goal is 100. So, this is just like haircuts. So, it will be getting $4. And now it has one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. And I will eventually do a condensing because I do not like the ones, but with the amount of child support that I was getting, I had to use them. Christmas is getting $56, 55, 56, and it now has $56. It did not get stuffed last stuffing because things happen, sports and stuff. It does get $8. My youngest plays football, and my oldest is in band. He plays the trombone, so this is used there, and it is getting again $8. So five, six, seven, and eight. It now has 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And I am going to go back and update my trackers. I just forgot to do so while my son was at football practice. My oldest, Elijah King, this is strictly for whatever they want. They both get $12 a piece. He is currently in Colorado on vacation, so he was not here to spend his previous money. Um, so he does have extra funds. Sorry, guys, that was my youngest, um, Elijah King. He is on vacation, so he has not spent any of his. So he has 10, 25, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 44. And Jacoby, my youngest, he's getting $12. He currently has 10, I do believe. He's my spender. So I have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And this is for whatever they want throughout the week. I will just roll it over and get into their savings. Both of their goals are $300, and then I will transfer it into their savings accounts that they have. Um, and then miscellaneous is just for anything that I may have missed in these envelopes that's not in here, and that is getting $2. The goal here, I think this one is 100. So I'm not quite sure why $2 is going in, but I guess that's what I had over. So that is all for my child support cash stuffing. These again are the categories. I made the dashboards myself on Canva. So that was fun. And let's wrap this up. I do have $21 left over, and that is for if you've been here previously, you know my 100 envelope saving challenge. And this one, obviously, going into one. And this 20, I said I was going to double it, but I think it'll just be easier if I have it listed here in the 20. and call it a day. So we did do one and we did 20. Perfect. Now that is all for my 100 envelope challenge. All right, and so now that we are done cash stuffing our child support payments, I did just want to bring this envelope out because this is my, I guess you would call high priority. This is what my focus is on. And so I did just want to go over it because you will see this in my next video for my paycheck budgeting. So just to go over some categories. And yes, I did get bored and place stickers everywhere. I thought it was just so cute. And so I do have home inspection and repairs, home decor, home insurance. If you know, you know, I lost my car after having it for like 5 or 6 years. So I am saving up for a new car here. So awesome. Vacay and travels, it's self-explanatory. We do like to travel mainly for birthdays and like a summer trip, but that's it. Household items, this is just a rollover. So if we need anything throughout the week, we can pull from here rather than trying to make what we have stretch into the next payday or going over into unnecessary and budgeting. So we can just pull from here. Good times, family entertainment, and dining out. Basically, that's what that is for dining out. Mama Bear self care. That's for me. It's for like my self care. My nails. I need to go and get my nails done. Just my self care. Birthday gifts. This is for generally my kids, but anyone that comes up. But this is mainly for my kids. And I don't have a pet now, but I want a pet. So I am saving for a pet, preferably a dog, because I'm scared of cats. This is where I'm just holding my parents' funds where they're 150 because I do give them their full 300. And then this is just where I hold the water bill. And yeah, we just go from there, make everything work. And that is my envelope. That's my high priority, and this is my child support. This one is my Mondays, and this one is my paydays. And I also have my cash wallet. If you know, I've used this, I've had this for years. I've had all of these for years, except for this one. This one is new. But my categories here. This is my spending. And then I have my oldest, Elijah, and then Jacoby. Groceries, gas, because I do drive my parents' cars. So I do contribute to their gas and their vehicles. Household, dining out, giving, and any rollover. Those are my receipts that I need to scan in to fetch. These are the envelopes that I purchased off of Etsy. If I can remember to find it, I will link it below. But it came with that cute cash breakdown card, and I just fell in love. And I do believe that will wrap up today's video. Again, it was just a quick child support stuffing and a review of my envelopes. So I'll see you on Friday when I cash stuff my wallet and my high priority. Until then, I hope you guys have a great week on purpose.